Hello everyone and welcome to Start to Finish for Celeste. My name is Matt Bowyer. This music remains incredible. This remains Celeste. And it's episode 36. We are still in chapter 9, and I'm told I have a long way to go. Wow, that's not gonna do it. Oh, too much. It was too much. Too much again. Whoops. So I think I need to jump and hold back. I'd almost gotten this. Too much. I think I need a soft pull. I need a good soft pull. That sounds like some phrasing. And I still got way back. Still gonna be. I didn't jump. A little tricky, but I can do it. I can do it. Oh, that's too low. Too low. Oh, too late. Too early, rather. I was just thinking that as a result, directly and indirectly from thanks to Start to Finish, I have met cool people in real life that I would not have met otherwise. And I think that's really cool. Friends. Sometimes they're okay. Actually, friends are almost always okay. It's when friends aren't friends that's not okay anymore. Wait, easy. Almost. I wonder if I'll have an... Hang on. I'll have an easier time just doing a straight vert. Too high. I'm saying vert instead of vertical because I played a lot of Madden NFL when I watched football still, and there's a play called 4 verts. Oh gosh. Whoa, I didn't mean to do that. I missed. Okay. Let's see. Going super fast. Should have grabbed on. What? I think that still counts as a spike that I can hit and die when I'm inside of it, doesn't it? Can I land on this behind me? Well, I can't land if I do that. Oh! What? Oh, I guess I didn't quite have that perfectly lined up. Oops. Oh, I think I twitched away by accident. Woo, that's not far enough. I can do it. The promise is just 2 screens. I've made no other promises to you. I'm dead. I'm dead because I panicked at the button. Oh, I guess I didn't have the button pressed down all the way. Oh, not quite. I thought I had more time, I guess. Dag nabbit! I didn't get, I was gonna go all the way underneath. Oh, just barely missed, but I didn't. Missed. Oh, noes! Anything in here? See, this looked like it should be a secret to me. Am I dead? I'm not dead! 2 rooms! What's going on here? No, I refuse. Alright, is this one steerable? No. So it's not steerable. Huh. Interesting, it doesn't go until I tap it. Huh. I'm gonna have to dash. Okay. Oh. Well, I see the idea. Not quite sure when to go. Gotta do the big jump for it. That's what I'm thinking. Why can't I get this reliably anymore? Not quite. Too late. But I've got to get the big jump. And Alright, I'm going to go when it passes the right side of the first one. The problem is, it's going to be so hard for me to track that mentally. I was close to the second one, but I think that's actually going to be it. Oh, come on. I got to figure this out. You got to work. It's tricky. And you don't have much time. It's before the third one. I've got to figure out the timing. Otherwise... I want to do the second one and see if that's it. I'll turn it back on at that point. It's not the second one. That's not it either. All right. Was that right when it goes into the third? Looks like then I've got a little bit of a jumping around to do once I'm in there. Really hard. Nah, I went too early. Jump back from too far. Okay. Come on. Get the jump. What am I doing? I don't know what to do as far as holding a direction. Oh! I don't know what I did. That's the problem. I don't know how I did that. There's nothing I can pull back into from my brain to go, okay, you did it, do it again. It just kind of happened. So I'm gonna have to jump it's gonna keep going. I see what it wants me to do. Let's see if I do it. There's more of this at the end, so I'm gonna have to do this perfectly multiple times. We'll see if that's possible for me. I have no shame about using assist mode. If I decide that's what's going to do this for me, then that's what I do. Part of it is also going to be, what is my patience for this? Which feels a little ridiculous to be saying that 20 minutes in, but I did so well on the previous screens. This challenge isn't... This one's just... Oh, it's very frustrating. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to get through that. Do I jump? I don't have that kind of air control. No. I wanted to test that part. But I'm just going to have to do this for a while. My limit might be like 35 minutes in one room and then move on. Or make it so I can progress. I've only made it to that part twice now, I think. I've made it over this bit of coral 3 times. I've landed on the block twice. It's not a matter of, okay, it's part of this is a matter of knowing what to do, but if I can't get past this more than once every 10 minutes, that's not fun to watch. And let me tell you, it's not fun to do either. So we're gonna have to keep an eye on this to make sure frustration doesn't take over. I feel a little frustrated right now. I can't do this. Still up 3 times. Oh, almost. I didn't go down. I didn't go down. Why didn't I go down? Why did I go up instead? I don't know what my brain did. My brain just took over and killed me. I knew what to do, and then I purposely did the opposite? I don't understand why I did that. What do I do? What do I do? I have to go faster. Too early, too early. Ah! Thought I had it. Did not. I've stopped watching myself. I'm watching the block. I've done better since I started doing that. I'm not quite sure why. I don't really know what I'm tracking by doing that. I'm still not great. I'm doing it a little bit. I hate the olds. Oh. Ah, I did it again. Twice now I've died in that same fashion. I'm looking ahead, I think. Madeline, sometimes people die because they're old, and that's okay. You need to learn... to let go. Why are there bugs floating around in the background, too? Is it just because birds eat bugs? Is there maybe not a symbolism there, and just bugs are weird and cool? I don't know if I think that bugs are cool. But some bugs are cool. I like a good rhinoceros beetle. I love a lightning bug. Always have. Oh! When Megan and I were thinking about places we might live when DC felt, really impossible for a bit, one of the conditions was can't live somewhere that doesn't have lightning bugs. Megan adores them. That is a favorite part of like spring and summer for her. I like them too. Great deal. California folks, do you not have lightning bugs? I know I've got some California viewers. And I know who you are by name, and I know that you live in California. Ah! California seems okay. Never really considered living in California. I wasn't opposed to the West Coast. He says, have you never been? I haven't been further west than Colorado, which is probably my favorite vacation I've ever taken. Ah! I was scooting down, but not quickly enough. I looked in Washington a little bit. It seemed okay. Not like around Seattle. Where was I looking? What are the... I'm about to ask you questions like any of you can answer me in this moment. It was one of the cities in Washington. It was like 2 hours away from Seattle. I'm almost to the end. It seemed nice. I don't know. At the time, we were centering everything around the museums, and there really weren't any over there. in that particular spot. Oh, I can't climb over that. I have to jump. Here's a game design question. In a situation like this, do you think it is better to have the first part of the level be the hardest part, or have the last part of the level be the hardest part? I don't know if I favor one of those over the other. It's like here, it's like, oh, if I get through this first nightmare, then everything past that is going to be easier, and I know I can handle it. But there's also been something said for... I actually think we're at, I kind of want the first part to be the hardest part. Because then if I've got to really nail down a tricky opening and then the end's going to get way worse, I'm just going to get stuck on this first part over and over again. And of course I know all this stuff's going to be subjective. What is difficult for someone else is not necessarily going to be difficult for you. For instance, I find consonants very difficult, and as such, did not say any when I decided to do the second half of the word necessarily. I slur my words when I'm talking too quickly. I thought I died, so I screwed it up. Sadly, this thing will not... I forgot what I was doing. Will not go on its own. Gotta hold up more there. Ah! What was I doing? I don't do that there. Oh! I'll get it. I do actually think I will get this. Not today. Maybe tomorrow. But it's doable. It's doable in a way that I did not think it was before. Something I'm trying to work on, and I don't know if Celeste will teach me this or not, maybe it will, is I get frustrated really easily when I feel like something is too hard. I don't change gears enough. I was playing Total War 3 Kingdoms. I screwed up over the weekend, and there's a new expansion, and Liu Bei has a really complicated opening, and I was having a really bad time. And I got really frustrated by it, but because I didn't stop myself from playing, I just got more and more frustrated about it, and then was just like, well, the game's unfair. The game's too hard. They didn't balance this part. They're not paying any attention. And I did finally identify that I was the one on tilt. So I went and took a walk. It was like 24 degrees outside. It was very cold. But it got the rage out, and it was rage that came out of feeling stupid, so I felt like it was something that I was supposed to be good at, and I wasn't good at it. And yeah, sure, it's a game, but you know how that stuff gets in your head, right? A thing that Celeste has as an advantage for me is that I do these on my lunch break. So I have a built-in amount of time that I do these in, and after that point I have to stop and head back to work, and then I edit the video as soon as my work day is over, and I get it posted. But it keeps me from getting too bent out of shape for too long. Oh no! I fell on it. I was doing so well. And there's value in that. It can be difficult to know when to walk away from something. I certainly don't always know that, clearly. I don't even always know that with recordings. Megan and I had different thresholds for that. And the problem is then we identify different thresholds in the other person for that as well, where we'll have moments where she'll be like, hey, maybe you should take a break. And we're like, I don't need to take a break. I'm just getting started. And sometimes it may be legitimately that I am just getting started. It's like, no, I had a couple momentary bits of frustration. Like, oh, she was home on Mondays recording, and said at the end of it, because it was Martin Luther King Day, that it's like, oh, I'm sorry, Celeste was giving you trouble today. I was like, it really wasn't. But I can come across like that, definitely. That's the kind of signal I need to work on. And that, to an extent, is why I keep up these running narrations on how I'm doing and how I'm feeling. Partially to make sure that what I'm saying is true, but to make sure I'm communicating when something is bothering me versus when something is not. So you need to be able... Communication is the key to a successful relationship and a successful friendship. Friendships, also kind of relationships in a way, just not necessarily romantic ones. Unless you're like Romance of the Three Kingdoms romantic. In that sense. I like Romance of the Three Kingdoms. There's also apparently a new PC version of that. Romance of the Three Kingdoms like 15, I think I saw on Steam the other day. I need to research it because that's my favorite era of history. See the aforementioned Total War Three Kingdoms complaint. But I've never played the Romance of the Three Kingdoms game itself. I played a lot of Dynasty Warriors, and I played a lot of Total War Three Kingdoms now, which came out last March 2019. I think Steam says I played it for like 160 hours. When Matt dies on spikes repeatedly, he talks about anything that comes into his mind. It's like the swing set in Life is Strange, but not about life and about stupid stuff instead. I think I might be hitting my diminishing returns point with this one right now, in that I haven't gotten past this part in a bit. I wish I could always come back right to the spot that I'm in. Like, I know there are checkpoints in this, and that's good. But I'd like to be able to take a break, you know, and do something else in the game, perhaps. The problem is, at this point, I don't know what that would be. I'm watching myself again instead of the block. Let's try focusing on the block again. Interesting. Gosh. Alright, so I have another minute to dash off of it. I don't have to hit it quite so rapidly. Ah! What happened to my brain? How do I do this jump? Alright. I legitimately forgot how to do the wave dash. I'm not sure I remember anymore. What is it? When do I jump? Hang on. I'm legitimately freaking out a little bit. Do I jump before or after I come in contact with the ground? What did I do? Okay, it is after I'm in contact with the ground. Okay. That was weird. That was really weird. I legitimately forgot how to do it. All of a sudden, I was just pressing the button twice because that's what I was supposed to do. I don't know that I've had that happen before. I'm overthinking it. I can't do it anymore. What the heck? What was that? I completely threw me off. As in, you can tell I've thrown it. There we go. There we go. Okay. Oh my goodness! I don't think I've had that happen before. That was weird. Back of my mind, some part of me going, am I having a stroke? Will I put up a video where I have a stroke? Be a little weird to have a stroke in your mid-30s. Oh! Weirder things have happened. Not to me in this moment, I don't think. I don't think that's... I think having a stroke, 36, would be very strange, especially the fact that I don't think I'm 36 years old. I think I'm 37. That's always been an issue. All of... Or am I 38? What year is it? It's 2020. I was born in 1982, but my birthday hasn't happened yet. 37. So good at this. I'm so good at... How do things work? What are ages? What's my age again? Like that Blink-182 song about being 37 was. What? How do I get up there? Ah, a little bit too early. So I'm getting a little bit of the hang of the super jump up more. Except that part. Not the wave dash, but the jump, the big vert. You can kind of go along the block for a second before you hit it. Which I had not been doing. I had always been hitting it instantly. Which I should have done there. I should have waited a second. Get a little more... Oh, too much. This feels like a weird video today. What am I doing out there? That's not what I want at all. Oh! Why'd I go so far? Oh, because it's traveling forward. I must not have been holding up the way I need to. No. No. Ah! When am I? Oh. Alright, not actually having a stroke. Not actually losing my memory. I've mentioned the memory thing, I know that. Woohoo! Yes! I'm through a third room! This room feels like a trick. What the heck? Let me through. This room is a trick. This room's a dirty trick. Ha ha! 4. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna loop that back around. I don't think I need to do one of the jumps for this. Almost. Almost. This one has not started out terribly. Oh, my hands are getting sweaty. Am I not done? Ah! The heck? Huh. I don't think this part's really called for. Oh, what? No. Whee! I'm dead. It's got like actual repercussions to it, though. Okay. Okay. I get the idea. I just don't have to like it. Okay, okay. That's fascinating. Okay. All right, all right. I don't really think this part here is necessary, but it is easier than some other stuff I've had to put up with. Ah! I'm gonna try this time. Grabbing on and then letting go fairly quickly. I'm gonna have to hold down to get it to go. That's cool. It's making you use every part of the controller, every bit of your repertoire. I like that. Too fast. I like navigating falling platforms. Oh. Time's still good. What time did I start this? My timer actually shows how long I've been recording, so I can take a look at that in a second. Next death, I'll take a look. Oh, I forgot to check. I haven't figured out when to let go yet. Oopsies. Forgot to check the death time again. Okay. It's something about when I let go. So that's interesting. So when I let go for a second, I'm not falling at terminal velocity. I'm falling at there's a little hiccup before that where I'm falling at a slower speed. It's throwing me off. I'd like to sort that out before I go done for the day. Oh, a little late. I screwed up. I was trying to double back. Oh, the fatigue in my head is hitting in. I'm going to have to chase that thing all the way down, aren't I? That's terrible. Oh, wow. I kind of love that. I've always loved the Looney Tunes trope of if I was on that falling thing and falling to my death, but I walked off at the very end, I would be perfectly fine. I wish that's how gravity worked. I know that would screw everything up. That should be a what if to Randall Monroe. What would happen? What would change if that is how gravity worked? Almost. So that I'm gonna have to chase that down. That's really cool. That's very cool. I like it. I know I said that before, but I said it again. Oh, I'll deal with that. I'm glad I already did my heat signature recording for the day. Oh. This is a cool challenge. Ah. I wish I didn't have to do this part, but it's all right. Ah, I thought letting go would just coast me down. That's not how that works. So I think I need to let go right before it falls. So once it falls, my momentum is going to screw up. Aw. Oh. It's just wasting time here. Yes, that's what I have to do. Okay. I'm going to have to speed down through that. So I'm going to slalom. Left, right, left, right. I guess I keep going to the right at that point? I guess so. I'm just going to go to the feather and hold to the right if I ever get there. When I get there. I'm stopping there. I'm stopping there. I did that in one shot. How deep am I? How deep am I? Because that's a big checkpoint. That's a big checkpoint. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are there 6 or are there 9? I was told. I'm going to check that, and then I'm going to call it. Loading up Discord on my phone. There are 9 checkpoints in Chapter 9. I'm gonna die here. Stick with it. Determination. All these have names? They do. Singular. Power source. Remembered. Event horizon. Determination. This is like the entire game again. What was our previous longest checkpoint? This had 3. This one probably had like 6. No, not the epilogue. I don't care about the epilogue. Turn the map. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I hit the wrong button. I meant to look at the summit. This is 50% longer than the summit was. How many times have I died? It actually isn't keeping track. That's really interesting. I wonder why it's doing that. I don't know. I don't know. That is going to do it for today. I am exhausted. And my brain zapped out on me midway through that. I need to take a little bit of a break, it would seem. I'm not talking about like multiple days or anything. I do not know if there's going to be a Celeste tomorrow. I am off tomorrow, and I am going to be gallivanting around the city. There will be a heat signature. I do not know if there will be a Celeste because I don't know where I'm going to be or what time I will have for doing a big hour-long recording. But if I don't, I'll aim for it again on Friday because I'm off on Friday, but I'll be in and around the house at that point. So we'll have more of this. I really want to play something else. I really want to keep playing Celeste. Both of these things are true. Celeste is very hard. It is very draining. But I do really like it. I am doing things in this that are going to make playing other games feel weird. Especially anything that is like a 2D platformer. Yes, I'm going to go read a chapter of my book, and then I'm going to get back to work, and then I'm going to work out, and then I'm going to run a gaming session. So, lots of brain being used. Lots of brain being used, but at least we're doing it. We're getting there. Stay determined. I've played Undertale. I know what that means. Have a wonderful rest of your day, everyone. I will see you next time. Bye!